Hello all and welcome to this video. So this is part of a big series of videos dedicated to how you can partner with us at Reverse Tide. In this video, we're going to talk about the advantages of partnering on content, and specifically some of the partnerships that we at Reverse Tide are offering. So let's get into the details. The sky is really the limit with content partnerships. So here's a couple ideas that we have, but we're of course open to really anything that you come up with. So one is to create more learning curriculums. So we have all kinds of curriculums around technology, business, and marketing skills, but we want to increase that more and more and more. All the time, we want the best skills and the best learning path in order to accomplish that skill. So we would be very interested in creating learning paths with other experts on other subjects that we don't cover today, and we're more than happy to share the profit. We would maybe host that learning path on Reverse Tide, and then we would share in any sort of profit that generates. So that's one idea. Another idea might be partnering in offering consulting services. So there's all kinds of corporations, nonprofits, and governments that can benefit from what we do best right now. And we can help with how to improve learning and education, training. We can help develop a perspective on the future. We have an entire business dedicated to virtual reality and how businesses can benefit in that sector. So there's so many opportunities to build content with some of your existing clients, if you have a consulting business, or to partner and create a consulting service that we can mutually then deliver to all kinds of different clients that would benefit from that service. So all kinds of opportunities in the consulting space. And of course at RT Virtual Reality, we already do that with virtual reality, so certainly something that we can collaborate on. So media appearances is another example. So myself, Dan, as the founder of Reverse Tide, I'm more than happy to go and speak on behalf of what Reverse Tide does in any of the topics that we cover. So things like learning, careers, the future, digital nomads, travel. There's so many different topics that we cover at Reverse Tide and have a really interesting perspective on, and definitely something that we'd love to go out and share, whether it be through the media, maybe it's a speaking engagement, whatever the case may be. Another idea is a podcast. So whether it's appearing on external podcasts, that's something that I'm interested in doing, or even producing a Reverse Tide podcast. So that's something that we've always thought, gosh, that would be a wonderful idea, but we just need help in a partner to create great content, to book great guests, and to produce everything that it requires in order to build a great podcast. So if that's something that you're interested in doing, certainly something that we would love to listen and collaborate on. Education partners. So at Reverse Tide, we're often very critical about traditional education, the education people are getting in today's world. But we don't like to bring these companies or these institutions down. Instead, what we seek is a partnership to really improve how they deliver that education and the content that sits behind it. So we would love to work with schools, learning companies, student groups, and really anyone in the education and learning space. And maybe it's just speaking. Maybe it's a discounted career service for your students. Maybe it's creating great new content for your audience or your students. Or maybe it's something bigger, like partnering on some really great education content and how that gets distributed. The next idea is translation. So we have so much content between our two websites. We have products, we have services, but everything is in English right now. And it's hosted out of a United States domain name. So we would love to see somebody translate our content and sell that in other languages or other domains. And obviously there'd be an arrangement around splitting the profits for any content that you reproduce in a new language. So we're looking for translators to kind of help us do that. Finally, career coach partners. So we can help with certain career topics, things like resumes, portfolios, qualifications, learning paths. We do a lot at Reverse Tide, but we understand that's not the totality of career coaching. So if you, let's say you already do career coaching right now, there's plenty of opportunity to collaborate on content or delivering services to your students and customers. So many different ideas. These are a few that we're actively seeking partners for, but there's many other things that we would be very interested in collaborating on, creating great content, and really reaping the benefits on a mutually beneficial arrangement. Okay, so we're happy to work with anyone. So to conclude, you might want to just enhance your resume and your experience. You might be able to help us generate audience and customers and maybe make money through our affiliate program. You might be able to help introduce us to a larger deal and then of course be part of that deal. You might be able to utilize some of our content, knowledge, or expertise on a subject for your own business purposes. You might be able to help us with new products, services, markets, or customer segments, and then share in the benefit of how we sell those things. And you might be able to produce good stuff that we can use. And of course, whatever you produce, we would determine a mutually beneficial compensation to ensure that you're appropriately compensated for any content that you share with us. So many different ways that you can work with us on content, and we know that we can both benefit from it. So if you're interested in any of the ideas that we discussed, or something new comes up after perusing these two sites, ReverseTide.com or RTVirtualReality.com, see what we do. Try to understand our vision. Read through our content. Understand our audience. Understand the products and services that we offer. And I'm sure that you can add something to it, and we can create something great. So get into contact with us. We're very friendly, and we're very eager to do so many of the things we talked about, and we're actively seeking partners in many of them. We cannot wait to work with you.